Alright, what's up, y'all? So today I'm ready to do a blue turmeric transplant into a larger grow bag, into a 15-gallon bag. This plant called blue turmeric also goes by other names such as black turmeric or blue ginger. A very beautiful rhizome, a vibrant blue color. So basically, when I go about transplanting this, I want to be careful that I'm not getting stung by these wasps here in the middle of the screen. To get as close as possible without causing them to become alarmed and leaving the nest. I have a method that I'm going to use to reduce their population organically, and that's this rigid cordless vacuum that I've been waiting on. I've been talking about for a while now, and it finally came in a couple of weeks ago. So since I'm going for a whole nest instead of a single insect, I'm going to take this hose off here, and that gives me a wider suction area. So this literally makes a strong enough suction to where those insects will fly, or they won't intentionally fly into here, but they will be sucked straight into this suction here. So let's get to it. Now this is gonna be kind of scary. This is my first time going for a full-on nest, but I did use it on some insects already, or some wasps. Now, also what I want to start doing with this, I want to start using the collected remnants of these insects. Once I collect a lot of them, and I will use them as a insect frass for fertilizer. But before that, we're gonna need to collect some. So let's get to it. You can see that they're watching me intently right behind that dead leaf there. I don't want any to escape, because if they do, they're coming straight for me, because I'm about to catch that whole nest. So let's get this kicked on, and we're gonna immediately put it on top of that nest. It looks like there's only 3 wasps in there. So we're gonna try to get all 3 of them in one suction. 1, 2. I wanna wait for it to turn its back to give me the best. Get it going, man. I'm gonna wait for it to start turning its back, and then I'm gonna go straight in. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go behind them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, got him. Did y'all see that? And I like to leave the suction on for a bit, just to make sure they enter into that. Just to make sure they enter into the vacuum bag. So I'm gonna point this downward just in case they find a way to crawl out, but I doubt they will. And that's how you remove a wasp nest from your plants organically. That worked out better than expected, honestly. The nest is still there, but the wasps were completely suctioned up. So that's easy to remove. I got 3 in one go. And now I can get to transplanting this blue turmeric. See y'all in a little bit. Gonna have a grow bag full of dirt. We're gonna drop that rhizome straight into it. So after doing a little weeding, I have this little material collected. I'm gonna let it sun dry and use that as a mulch. You can actually see the lower bags that I originally planted in, and I just don't like using them this low. For rhizomes, I like to plant them much higher now. That seems to be a more successful method for plants like this. So I'm going to finish this off. But also a little background information on why I purchased that vacuum. It was initially to suck up insects that like to attack my melons and watermelons, like squash bugs and leaf-footed bugs, bugs of that type of nature. to where I can just easily suck them up. But it turns out that it also works out for wasp nests that I tend to have in my garden. I don't like spraying anything. I purely grow organically, so that's the background information on that vacuum. I'm gonna get this bag pulled up, this rhizome pulled up. I'm gonna take a look at it and get it planted. Now, one comparison that I wanna make with this blue turmeric and the ginger that I harvested recently, this blue turmeric is rooted in there, man. I mean, the roots are shorter, it seems. They're much shorter than the ginger, but they're really rooted in there to why I'm having to put forth a lot of effort. But I finally got the rhizome up, and I just have to get around the other side and we'll take a look at it. All right, we have an empty bag full of soil. It's a 15-gallon bag there. And then we have our blue turmeric here, lying here as one piece. Clean off the rhizome now. That is, I believe that's grass rhizome. I'm gonna keep that. Oh no, that's grass. All right, so don't confuse the weeds for your turmeric. They have a similar growth, underground growth. They look similar. So, like I said, it has short roots. Probably would be better if I run this under a hose. You can see some vibrant green color there. So let's go get this under a hose and we can get a better view. All right, very beautiful. So here we have it all washed off. You can see the short root system here. Some of them are broken. And I pulled it from the ground. If we move some of these roots to the side here, we can see how the turmeric forms. It looks just like ginger, honestly. This blue turmeric looks just like ginger. These little areas, how it looks like ginger and greater Golden gall, how they grow. But then you can also see these rhizomes here. And these look like ginger rhizomes, but different color to it. It's a brownish color instead of a more tannish color that the ginger had. We flip it over here, and you can see larger pieces of it. So I'm pretty sure these will have the very blue coloring in it. So I assume this is how the fresh rhizomes look. And if I'm not mistaken, this is just a guess on my part though, because this is my first time growing it. These two pieces are the older rhizome. So I'm believing that these are the older rhizome from when I first purchased the plant from So Exotic. So this is how they look when they age or when they start drying and creating new rhizomes. So all of this back here with the light green coloring, that's the new growth. And I believe this is the older growth from the original plant. So I'm just gonna break off a little piece. Let's break that off. And this one is actually green. So I wonder if this is the green turmeric. Because I did have blue turmeric, I know, because I planted, when I cut it open before I planted it, and it was blue. So I wonder, so if this is the green turmeric, the green, what I thought to be the green turmeric must be the blue turmeric. So over here I planted what I thought to be the green turmeric, and this has a different leaf coloring to it. It's not focusing. Alright, so this has a very green leaf to it. I'm not gonna pull that up because it's already transplanted. And over there I definitely have the white turmeric. So I had white, green, and blue. Not sure how I confused the green with the blue, but it definitely looks to be green turmeric here. I'm gonna try to break off another piece, but I doubt it's gonna be any bluer than that green piece that I just took. So I'm gonna snap this off, and that's green for sure. It's a very high yielding variety. As we can see, that's a lot of rhizome in this first year of growth. I'm gonna use this for cooking. I honestly thought this was the blue turmeric though. I'm stunned, to say the least. After I transplanted the ginger, the stem started drying up. I haven't been watering it, and it's been like a drought out here. So those rhizomes, it has a huge rhizome under that soil, so no issues there. And the same for the garland gall. No real issues. It's just I haven't been watering them, but they will survive the drought-like conditions. I'm considering pulling up that green turmeric. I just need to go review my older videos and see where the mix-up came in. But that's that, y'all. If I cut open that piece, and I remember to show y'all how it looks when I cut it open, I will catch that on video. But other than that, see y'all in the next one. I'm about to get this transplanted into here. This high yielding variety that has a lot of rhizome under it. I honestly could break all these separate stems apart because they all have their own leaf system. I can honestly break them all apart, and they will yield their own rhizomes again, but I'm gonna let them go for one more year before I do so. And I'm gonna leave these older guys here. All right, so now I'm doing a bricks test on the green turmeric. It's more of like a yellowish green color, but it's not quite as yellow as regular yellow turmeric. Here we have a cross section of it. If we look at it in the sunlight, you can see that coloring there. So let's get a measurement. See how healthy this green turmeric is. 2 bricks. So that doesn't seem to be as high as some of the other varieties I've measured. If I'm not mistaken, the white turmeric measured around 20 or something like that. So not too many soluble solids in this variety. That doesn't mean it's not a healthy variety. You can say it doesn't have as strong as a scent as some of the other turmerics or ginger, especially. But I also forgot to measure ginger on here, so we'll do a ginger measurement real soon if able to. I'm not sure how the dry ginger will respond on this meter, but there we have it, bricks of 2, so 2% soluble solids in this green turmeric. It's possible that exposure to air causes it to decrease exponentially. So that's that, y'all. Green turmeric. See y'all in the next one.